All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back, or welcome to Orange County's very own. I'm your host, Makai Louie, and I got a special guest today, Mr. Ricky Gutierrez. What's going on, man?
What up, baby?
Man, it's crazy having you on here, man. Really excited to have Ricky on here today, pro racer, and honestly, I'm just really excited to learn more just about what you do and see where the conversation goes. But I've known Ricky for a long time, family friend.
Yeah.
And since you were a young buck, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's funny coming on here, dude, working together. I guess kind of. I don't know.
Yeah, for real. No, it's really cool, man. And we don't really get to spend too much time, together.
No,
if anything, it's the annual Gutierrez Christmas
annual
party.
Yep, the Gutierrez Christmas throwdown, I guess.
Yes. That birthdays, celebrations here and there and stuff like that. You guys always got it going down.
Dude, always.
And GG, Garden Grove.
That's right, dude. Get out of Garden Grove, baby.
It's Orange County, man. It's Orange County's very own. Well, super excited to dive into this one, man. And really, before we start, man, just as always, just wanted to say thank you guys for always supporting me, supporting Orange County's very own and the movement we got going on, man. We're going to have fun guests on. Just having real talks, man, talking about life, talking about, people that are doing uncommon things, and hopefully you can get value from it, really, is the whole point of the show. And, if you are listening to this or tapping into this, whether it's on Apple, Spotify, if it's on YouTube, either way, you decided to tap into this podcast and to listen to Orange County's very own amidst an unlimited amount of content that's out there, so much appreciated. But without further ado, man, Ricky, introduce yourself, man. Talk to us. What's going on? It's December of 2021.
Yeah, dude, it's my birthday
month.
What is
going on?
It's
your
birthday
birthday
month. That's
month.
what's going on.
Yes.
Going on.
That's a vibe. That's a vibe.
Nothing, man. I mean, so.
Like, how was your day, man? Let's
good.
start there.
So today,
you do a lot. You gotta do a lot of stuff. So.
Yeah, like from transferring from like the race shop to like the construction is like.
And then real life.
Busy, dude. And then real life, yeah. And then I got races on the weekends, just constantly trying to move, dude. Staying active, I guess.
Yeah.
Going to the gym almost every day.
Yeah, you look great, man.
I was
telling you before this.
Today was my off day.
Was it? Oh,
yeah.
Me too. I didn't know.
I'm right here. This is where I'm at.
That's it, man.
Putting
in work some way.
Yeah.
Putting in work some way. That's how we do it. But yeah, you look good. I know I was telling you beforehand.
Thanks,
that you look good.
Yeah.
No doubt, man. We putting in that work.
That's right, dude. Yeah. No, dude. I actually had a recent weight loss that I'm actually pretty stoked about.
Are you?
Yeah.
Share with us, man.
Yeah. No, so when I left high school, which was sophomore year, dude. I don't know, dude. I was just working all the time, dude. I never really had time to go to the gym.
Right.
And I mean, I guess
I was
just lazy, I guess, figuring shit out. And I weighed almost 200 pounds, dude. I was 198, right on the verge.
Yeah.
Now I'm 173.
Attaboy.
Just.
Yeah, you look good.
Yeah,
man.
dude. Just
healthy.
Try to diet, dude. You stay active, healthy. Yeah.
Yeah. You feel good though too.
Always, dude.
Yeah. See, that's
when
that's the big thing.
Huge, dude. It's fitness is huge part of my life. I feel like.
When did that change for you though? Because it wasn't always, right? Not necessarily.
I mean.
Or at least when did you really start taking it serious? Because it was right when you left high school, right?
Yeah, I mean, I left high school and I really kind of slacked off. I guess I was in just a lame phase. I guess I just wasn't going to the gym. I was just working. I guess
Yeah.
But no, I just didn't like what I was. I didn't like what I was doing to my body.
Yeah.
And I kind of just wanted to make a change, dude. And I had a plan. I had a fitness plan, diet plan, and I kind of just went to work.
Yeah. What did you do? Did you hit somebody up to get help with nutrition and stuff like that?
Or did you mostly research.
Research it?
Yeah,
by yourself?
Yeah, research pretty much all the specific workouts I need to do for just the different areas on my body, I guess,
Yeah.
And just diets, just what's good food, and
right.
I try to stay away from super high calorie meals,
There you go.
Portion control and just
try to stay away from crap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's a big part of what I do.
Dude, it really is.
I mean, I've always struggled with weight.
I love junk food.
Yeah.
I love candy, dude.
Oh, you know me, bro. You've seen me put it down, bro.
I mean, I think we both put it down.
Yeah, for sure. That's good though, man. I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's important. It's what allows us to you know do whatever we do at a high level. I feel like.
Yeah.
That's why I'm kind of curious, like when you really started taking things seriously with like your nutrition, being active, working out, moving, and stuff like that. Did you see a change with your driving skills, or like how did that translate?
Yeah,
for
actually,
you?
I really did. So like when I first moved in, so like I do the off-road racing short course. It's a Pro 2 race truck.
Yeah.
There's
Badass.
like 26 other trucks on the same track with us that we race on.
Yeah.
And from the green flag to the checkered, you're 100% the whole race. So cardio, like movement was just like, and especially arm work, like just the arm work you would get.
Yeah.
Is like, it definitely knocked me out of breath. Like my first couple seasons, like I could notice myself just getting tired.
How long a race? How long is like an entire race? Like completing it?
They range from like 10 to 12 laps or like 14 laps. It depends on the size of the track.
Yeah.
Let's say like we go to like Bark River. The track's like probably almost 2 miles long.
That's gnarly.
Yeah, I mean it's gnarly,
You're doing
dude.
that 10 to 12.
Huh?
10 to 12. 10 to 12 laps.
Yeah, like there we'll do like 10 laps.
Okay.
But I mean you're going 100% the whole time, dude. Like your legs are moving, your arms are pumping, dude. Oh shoot. And like you're just like breathing. You're breathing hard. You're like just like all.
You're absolutely dialed in.
Yeah, and like I noticed myself just getting out of breath. Like even when I first started like getting to the halfway caution, this was like when I was out of shape. Like I was big.
Yeah.
That was like my biggest point probably that I got.
Right.
And I started getting like super out of breath, dude. Super tired. And I just like, if I want to do this, if I want to keep doing this, like, if I want to do it good, if I want to be the best I can and outwork everyone, I gotta go to the gym and I gotta just put the extra work in.
Yeah, that's dope. So what are you doing nowadays because you're like in the midst of, I mean, I don't know, is there like a season for racing or is it basically
for like my off-road short course? There's like a certain season, like it usually starts up like right before, like kind of like mid-spring.
Okay.
Like right after spring, I guess. It's straight into summer.
Gotcha.
And then it ends like in October.
Gotcha.
And then from like there on, I'm doing like the road course series, dirt modifieds, just like different racing, go-karts.
So how was 2021 for you? Because you've been pretty active this year. Obviously, like COVID and stuff. Like
this year is by far probably my busiest year.
Okay, that's good, bro.
Yeah, 2021 was definitely like a weird kind of curveball year for that, for like the whole series.
Yeah.
And it definitely like is one of the reasons like that the series I used to race in last year shut down, just because. I mean, they had to just keep it moving to be able to try to pump some more money into the series.
Right.
And it just it wasn't happening. Like no fans or anything.
This was that was the Lucas Oil one.
Yeah,
we were
the Lucas
talking
Oil
about
series.
Before?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I did that series, that whole last year, but it was so weird because like, almost every weekend they'd be like, oh, like this is where we're racing, but just don't count on it, just to make sure, like, because of COVID, like.
Yeah, that's tough. Man.
Yeah.
So you're like, do I like prepare 110% like you would for like game day?
Yeah. I mean, pretty much we were still all in too at that point. Like, we did everything we do this year, like pretty much the same way. But it was just there wasn't as many races. They were all spaced out, no fans. It kind of like it was kind of dead.
Wild.
It was kind of weird.
I bet.
It was. It kind of threw everyone off. The truck count really wasn't popping off.
Yeah.
But.
Gotcha. So one thing I was curious of is like. Because you have a full team with you, bro. Like, I see you on social media. And before we go on, like, really quick, just to plug everybody, what's your social media? It's Ricky G.
So my Instagram is RickyG_78.
Yeah.
And then I have a YouTube account, Ricky G Racing. And if anyone out there is on Facebook, I have a racing page on Facebook. It's Ricky G Racing as well.
There you go. Very cool.
And then TikTok, I just kind of started getting on TikTok.
Yeah.
RickyG_78.
Yeah, he's getting active in the social media scene.
No, that's where it's at. I just figured that out. Like, I mean, I knew about it. Like, that's where it's at, TikTok. But I just hopped back on it.
Good.
You know?
That's
you get a lot of views there. It's crazy.
Yeah, we started getting on there too. I've been posting clips. I mean, it's tough always, like editing.
It's
like,
tough.
If you're the one that's editing, doing all the back end work. Like I've had a lot of help. Like you met Clayton. Clayton's the best, man. He'll help me a lot with that stuff. But we all got busy lives. This isn't our full-time job.
No, dude, it's a side hustle, huh?
Exactly.
That's right.
Yeah, and just something that we love to do. It's something that we have fun doing, and again, like hopefully somebody can get value from it. And,
Yeah.
or just have like a different type of platform for people to listen to.
Yeah.
There's just so much out there, bro. But so how does your team work? Like how do you work with your team? I mean, there's a lot of aspects. There's like actual race day preparing, but like say like you guys got a ballot for a race, and like you're hitting up your team, like like you hitting up like your trainer for like working out. Are you like how does that work with your team? And your pops is pretty involved with you, yeah?
Yeah, he flies out like for the weekends. Like he'll fly out like when I was staying in Clayton, Wisconsin, he'd fly out like Wednesday, like the week of the race, and then like fly out Monday morning.
That's tight.
But I can't. Yeah, no, that guy. Yeah, he's really involved. Like when he shows up and we're at the race shop, like dude, he just gets to work. He can't stop moving. Can't stop working. It's kind of funny.
I mean, he's dialed, man.
Yeah.
The guy's dialed.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Shout out G Brothers as always.
Yeah, Rick Gutierrez, my dad. Shout out you, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh boy.
But no, yeah, he stays busy. I mean, my mom comes out too. It's just like it's pretty cool because it is kind of like a family thing.
For sure, man.
Like sometimes I have like Sammy, Max, or Garrett, like my brothers. They come out and they enjoy the races and stuff and just hang out for the week.
Yeah, no doubt.
But for getting like ready with the team.
Yeah.
I mean, we're already like in the race shop all the time, like together, just working on the truck. We have like.
And you're out here in Placentia, yeah?
That's where my race shop is located.
The race shop is? Gotcha.
Yeah.
I live in Placentia.
Oh really?
Yeah. I be seeing the.
Yeah, you see the semi parked out there.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Our old one got stolen out of that spot.
Dude, I was gonna ask you. I wanted to ask you more about it because I obviously I saw it about it and like obviously I live in the area, so like I was like on the hunt, bro. I was like, bro, I got in my car and I was like, bro, where is this thing?
Yeah. Did you actually get out and look around?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Well,
yeah,
the city. I mean, Placentia's not massive, obviously. Like you're
it is kind of like a smaller.
It's a smaller. It's right. It's like a little bubble.
Bunch of side streets.
Tons.
That's what it was, and like we.
So what was the story? Like what went down?
So, at like 7 a.m. or like 7:30, one of our guys, Dylan, he used to work for us. Dylan, he showed up there to the shop.
Yeah.
And he called my dad. Hey, did you guys move the semi? The semi was gone.
Completely.
This was our old one though too. It had like a little motorhome in the front of it, kind of, and big trailer.
Okay.
And no, my dad didn't move it. Was calling other people. My dad was freaking out.
I would be freaking out, bro.
Yeah, dude.
My God.
We had tons of like motors. We had like a spare motor in there, a whole toolbox.
It's like storage
bikes.
and stuff.
Yeah,
dude.
pit bikes, like a Rhino in there. Just
I would be freaking out too.
Dude, a bunch of stuff.
I could not imagine.
And I posted all over social media. A bunch of people were just reposting it. It was pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty cool when you post something like that too, because like I have a lot of like race communities and like just a bunch of other racers following me.
Right.
And like we're all buddies and stuff, and it's cool because like I maybe got almost like over 600 shares on it in like the first like hour and a half.
Yeah.
And then we ended up finding it like 2 hours later.
2 hours? Like after posting?
We found it at like no.
Or like after
like we found it about like an hour and a half after posting, or like 30 minutes after, and it ended up only being like a mile down the road.
No way. They probably couldn't get it far. There's so much stuff in there, bro.
No, they should have freaking thought about it. I mean, my social media was all over it. G Brothers wrapped orange, white, yellow.
Totally. Yeah, it's decked out. It looks sweet.
Chrome, bright colors. It was pretty. It was a nice rig. It was cool.
For sure.
It looked nice, dude. It really stands out.
I saw the new one though.
Okay, yeah, the new one's pretty insane.
The new one's pretty badass, bro. I saw it off the freeway on the 57. Yeah, I was going north to get back home.
Yeah, dude, we gotta do like a little video or something. I gotta show you that. I gotta show you that whole race shop.
Oh, dude.
It's cool.
I'd love to.
We kind of made it look pretty legit, you know. And then the new semi's pretty nice inside, and you know.
That's well, we're glad you found it. I mean, I saw it soon after that you had found it, because like we legitimately were.
We found it. Doors were all locked. Everything was locked. The only door that was unlocked was like the driver's side door, and like they got in there with like a custom made key.
What?
And yeah.
Bro, bro.
Dude, the cops told us like, yeah, it's a normal thing. Like people make custom keys to go in and like, you know, steal semis.
It's a normal thing.
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
But weird, bro. That's crazy though.
Yeah.
So so did they find anybody like suspects or anybody that was like did it?
No.
They probably did like realize like, look, dude, this thing's like absolutely plastered with social
It's
media.
massive too. It's like where are you really gonna go with that?
Yeah.
At like 7:30 in the morning, like prime time traffic to get to work. Like,
yeah, and like you said,
where are you gonna go, dude?
It's orange.
Yeah,
it's out there.
And like usually, like whenever I go like on the road with that thing,
yeah.
like to different races, like I usually get like 3 or 4 people that like DM me a picture of like the semi.
Yeah,
like, oh dude, saw you on the road,
just
man. Good luck. Yeah.
That's dope.
It's pretty funny.
That's super cool. Ricky? When did you start racing?
I
don't even know.
So I got my first race car when I was like 7 years old, but we weren't allowed to drive it because you had to be like 8 years old.
Really?
Yeah, and I'd beg my dad to make a fake birth certificate and stuff. It was pretty funny. But yeah, no, I started racing when I was like 8. Yeah, 8 was like, when I was 8 years old, it was my first year. And that was in like the little like junior carts they have for the kids.
Yeah.
It's like a Honda lawnmower motor. And like, yeah.
That's wild.
They go like 30 miles an hour. It's so fun.
That's crazy.
When you're a kid, it feels really fast.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, bro, if I hopped in that,
yeah.
I'd probably feel like I'm going fast too, bro. That's crazy. So you're 8 years old. I mean, do you remember what like sparked it? I mean, I can't fully recall like being 8 years old. I actually talked to my sister about this a lot. I'm like, do you remember a lot? Like, I remember sequences and like certain things, memories.
I don't know. I remember.
But for big things like what you're 18 now, right? Like, looking back like a decade ago, it's probably crazy to think about, but.
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of crazy. I mean, as far back as I can remember, dude, like, I was just like in love with race cars. My dad would like so my dad was like used to be a race car driver too.
Okay.
He used to do like.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So he used to do like desert racing like with like his buddies and stuff. But it was for fun too. Like it was just for fun.
Gotcha.
They would go out and have a good time, but they would take it seriously, They would want their stuff to be nice and they'd want to finish the race, obviously. But yeah, once he like moved out of like the desert racing, which was like best in the desert. So like you race in like Prim, Nevada.
Okay.
And this is like the Mint 400.
Yeah.
You do like big loops and like in the desert and stuff.
Okay.
Or it's like point to point.
Nothing like crazy.
I mean, it's pretty fun. I mean, it could be crazy. I mean, that's what like, it's the same racing that like the trophy trucks race on, but they're just in a different class. That was like a slower class, but it was pretty fun.
And is that based off the actual motor?
Yeah.
Okay.
The motor, chassis, the way the shocks are set up and stuff.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. There's
a ton of more details.
There's just tons of more classes,
All of what like the
all
details
of
for
all
each
of what
class.
race on that same course.
Yeah.
And like the top dogs being like the trophy trucks.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Gotcha. But so he moved out of that, and then he went the short course for. He had to have raced it for at least 5 years, short course, before I even got into it.
Damn.
And then,
so this wasn't like a little hobby. Like he was.
It kind of was though. Like it like.
He treated it like a hobby, but it was like.
I mean, he would take it seriously when he's out there.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it's all fun,
Yeah.
It's fun. You had the family come out, all the kids were out there.
Right.
And it was just fun to get out. Okay, we're going to the races this weekend.
Yeah. That's tight.
And then, he surprised me and my brother Sammy, actually. He got Sammy one, too.
Did he?
Yeah. He got him a trophy card as well. So
nice.
We both got, like, 2 matching trophy cards. And so Sammy was allowed to race it. He raced it for, like...
Sammy's a year older, or 2?
Sammy's 22 years old. I'm 18.
It's like 3, 4.
Years. Yeah.
4.
Like 4 years older, I guess.
I'm not good at math either, but 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he got it. Sammy did it for about like 2 seasons, I would say, maybe 3. And I mean, he kind of. I think he just kind of. I don't know what happened there. I don't think he was like playing baseball, doing sports and stuff.
Right.
I was just like. I think I was just super like into it. Like I loved doing like the testing, like going out trying to improve on the racecraft itself, and I mean I just carried on to the different classes. After the Junior 1 class, it's the Junior 2 kart. It's like a little bit of a faster motor, maybe like 45 miles an hour, 50 miles an hour.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm like 12 or 13, let's say. Yeah, I was like 12 or 13. I moved into like the modified kart, which is like a Yamaha quad motor. It's a 450.
Okay.
And it's on this little tiny, like, chassis.
Dang.
It's pretty fun.
And it's ripping.
Yeah.
I mean, a 450 is big.
Yeah, I raced in that class until I was like 15.
Okay.
And I just got like a bunch of wins and stuff. I never got the opportunity to win the championship. But
you've competed a lot though.
Yeah.
Like you've been really active in like competing.
Yeah.
Always.
Always.
What's your favorite part about like racing in general? You kind of mentioned like you love like trying to improve, like on maybe it's like your speed or just the overall skill set of a racer in general. But is that like what you enjoy the most about it, or what would you say?
Yeah, definitely like the skill sets you have to have for the race. Like I just I want to go out there. I want to kill. I want to win, dude.
Yeah.
I want to be the best out there I can be as I could be.
Hell yeah.
And like just racing in general, like just makes me so happy, dude.
Yeah.
Like when I hop in a race car, all I do is just like you can't hold back your smile, you know. I love it so much.
So you're really in your flow zone when you're in that vehicle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any like do you do stuff like I don't know, like do you have any rituals for race day? I have rituals for football. So I'm not sure.
I kind of have like my own routine at the racetrack.
Like
so
on race day. Like
race day, dude. Race day. Get up, dude. I'm zoned.
It's gotta feel so good, dude.
Dude, it's intense.
Is
like,
it?
Yeah, it's intense because like it all starts to get super real. Like the fans are coming in. Like here comes the media. Like all the interviews. All like the people talk. You gonna win today? You gonna win today? Dude, I'm gonna go out there. I'm gonna try to win, man.
Right.
But
like I didn't want to be too cocky.
I'm always. I get super nervous too. Like I'm always kind of bouncing back and forth from my pit to the racetrack. Just kind of.
What's the pit? What is that?
Like my semi setup.
Got you.
Like when we get to the racetrack, we have like a reserve spot for the pro teams, and we all pull up. We set our big canopies out.
Yeah.
It's like a 30 by 30. It's 30 feet out, and then I don't even know how far down. It goes like down the whole semi, dude.
And there's room
Huge.
between you and the next team, obviously.
Yeah, so we have like the pit area, and then we have the hospitality.
Okay.
So that's where like we go down, we eat lunch. That's where we're cooking and stuff, and then.
That's tight.
Yeah, but like my routine, like I'm always bouncing back and forth from the racetrack to the trailer to the semi. And I don't know, I'm just nervous, dude. I'm kind of in my flow. Like probably an hour before I go out, I go up into like I have like a little race lounge in the semi.
Okay.
So like when you walk in, there's a little stairway up, and like
Nice.
I have my own little room and stuff.
That's sick.
So I just kind of sitting there on the couch, just go on my phone, kind of let my mind, just relax, because it's just intense, dude. People are always asking you questions, like especially like my crew chief. We're always trying to figure out what we can do different to the truck to make it faster in the race.
Right.
And this is like an hour before the race too.
Still.
Like
and you were already doing that leading up to the actual
Yeah, like
day.
the truck's already ready to go. Like the body's on it. Like, and we have like our race setup on it.
Yeah.
But we're like still talking about like what we can do to like make it faster.
And you're able, so like leading up to race day, you can basically make modifications up until that gun fires.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, until like so once you get past tech, so like tech, you pull up to staging, and let's say that they usually tech something random before the race, like maybe they'll check the ride height of the car to make sure you're not.
Could be anything.
I mean, yeah, just to make sure you're not below, like it's like a steel bar, and it's like has like a thing on the end of it like that, and they stick it under, and they make sure like you're not like breaking the rules and going lower than what you're supposed to be.
Gotcha.
Or like they'll weigh the truck before the race.
Before that point, you can basically modify your truck up until that point.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah, and then once you pass through tech and you're in staging, you can't touch the truck.
Can't touch it. Gotcha.
Only the driver can get in.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds right to me. Like, hey, if you can squeeze an improvement, even if it's the last second, why not?
Yeah, I mean,
I love that though. How do you formulate a team within racing? As you built your career as like a young buck, right? Like in the industry, and then going on to now, like have you kind of had that team structure, or did it kind of start at like you and the Gutierrez family, and then kind of brought some more people along, like more coaches or managers, or things like that?
Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, it comes down to just making friends and like knowing the right people and just just making contacts.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want to be like. And I think my dad definitely helped me out, like with, let's say my appearance to others, or like how
Sure.
I act around others.
Your etiquette and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, business
you know,
etiquette.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta,
Super important.
you gotta carry yourself, you know, like you're a pro, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta carry yourself like a professional, like even at the racetracks.
Yeah.
You know, no, I mean like yeah, there's times to goof off, but like, dude, like it's a lot of money to get to where we are today.
Yeah.
So like you gotta treat it like a job.
No doubt.
That's what it comes down to at the end of the day.
You feel like it's easy for you to like already kind of be in that mentality, or like want to get like better, for instance, like being more of like, or I guess just like really embodying like your branding as Ricky G.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
like, does it feel like more natural, or is it more of like a pressure in a way?
Now it's starting to get like more natural. I'm still
That's
like
good.
I kind of slugged
I'm sure
off.
there's pressure, but
Yeah, I kind of been slacking off a little bit on my social media, but I'm just
tough,
starting.
dude.
It is tough.
It's
It
real
is
tough, man.
It is tough, but no excuses. I've been kind of slacking off. I need to get back on it. Like I just bought.
I'm
like
with you, bro.
I just bought like a new Sony camera that I'm gonna use like for vlogging. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
that's
start
sick.
vlogging.
Dude, let's
I think.
get it, bro.
Yeah, I know, cause like.
I'll tap into them.
Well, and I think people just like. A lot of people do the racing and do like the recaps.
Right.
It's usually just like, oh, the truck felt good today, like the truck felt good in the first practice, we're gonna go out for qualifying next. Oh, and then yeah, race, and then I won the race, and then that's it. It's just a video of the truck.
Yeah.
You know.
Few like a cut.
Yeah,
cut scene
like a bunch of
of
videos of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I've seen them.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'm not even gonna lie. I make videos like that too, on YouTube. But I feel like.
You're trying to get like more creative with it.
Yeah, I feel like people really like the racing's super cool, and yeah, I'm still gonna show that. But I feel like people want to see what I do like outside of racing.
No doubt.
You know.
I think it's super important just for. I think for you, like obviously being a pro.
Yeah.
And having a platform in of itself, like. I think it's a really smart move in general, just for branding purpose. Because as this world is getting more digital and more vulnerable, you know, it's very hard to BS in this type of world, right?
Yeah.
And when you start showing people your real self, I think it's not fully, it hasn't flipped over completely to that side, but once it does, because it will for sure, like the more, you know, people that are, you know, putting themselves out on social media, whether it's like through a platform like podcasting, or if you're, you know, a professional, or, you know, within sports, you're an athlete, you're an artist, whatever it might be. Social media in and of itself, like, well, anyways, I'm losing train of my thought, but in of itself, like social media, the more authentic that you can be, people are gonna resonate with it.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. It's just like relationships, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you want the most authentic self out of like your family members. You want it out of your friends, your coaches, like the people that are around you that you want to help them be better. Is you being your authentic self. So if you can show that, which like
honestly,
vlogs,
and that's like what I want to show is like.
I think you do great.
It's just like us being ourselves, like.
Totally, bro. Like in the shop, like I could even see you guys in the shop,
in
like
the shop,
chopping it up and shit.
Yeah, dude, like in the shop, like we're getting work done, dude, but it's like.
It's the boys.
Yeah, dude, we're just, at the end of the day, dude, we're just like human beings, and we still like messing around, having fun, and laughing and making jokes, you know?
Yeah.
And especially like going out to the races, like, I want to show people like what I do, like, you know, I want to show them what I do when I get out to a race. You know? Like,
dude.
I fly out or I drive out to the race, and like, the first day when we get there is like, oh, just a hangout day. Like, maybe like for Vegas, we'll go walk the strip. We'll go maybe to the go-kart track.
So there's a lot of behind the scene that you're like, dang, like people would like.
Yeah,
like, I feel
like people would like watch, like or like to see what I do, you know, and then.
Yeah.
And it cuts over to racing, you know, and then I'm at the racetrack, like with my camera and stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, that's the timer. So for all the audience out there, yeah, we got 30 seconds. If you're watching on YouTube right now, go ahead and switch it over to Apple and Spotify onto the audio for the rest of the podcast. We appreciate you watching.